no records. None of you were here. Nobody puts this in their calendar. Your colleagues, superiors, if they're not in this room, they're not cleared for the project. Now, the group in this room is, of this moment, the tightest of closed circles.
Dusk, never stopping to feed or sleep until the Gorman sun has set. 40 billion gorlectopods housed in weberies across the planet will spin the fiber from which 60 million bolts gather to provide a single processing and delivery system. All that gorgeous material gathered for display and sort of that term.
Gorman is of great interest to the Empire. His dream of energy independence a reality. Now, I hear the rumors, I know the stories, delays, setbacks, groveling for Senate funding. I met with the Emperor yesterday. He suggested, I remind you, that the energy initiative remains the centerpiece of his agenda. Access to stable, unlimited power will transform the galactic economy and solidify imperial authority. And it turns out, spiders are not the most unique thing in Gorman. There's a mineral underground. Kalkite. Synthetic kalkite. Kalkite alternative. Kalkite substitute. I mean, the amount of time spent pondering this grubby little bit of rock is sadly astonishing. Now, should we fail to find any alternatives, we will have to control Gorman with a hand firm enough to silence any resistance. And you've been selected to help plan for that possibility. I'm not here to gloss over any difficulties. The suppression of Gorman is not a decision to be taken lightly.
He's laughing at us.
Okay. We get the idea. Piece of advice. You think you're hard to read? You need to get over that. Now, you have a plan already. You had it before they finished speaking. I want your assessment.
Dr. Krennic, Lutheran Rail.
What a pleasure.
How can you? Senator Mothma, Perrin Firther, I'm sure you've met before.
Oh, yes, I've been a guest at her committee several occasions.
How pleasant to see you free of the witness stand.
What a festive evening this has become.
So, tell me, what
We studied the Battle of Carmine at the ISB Academy.
It wasn't much of a battle, was it?
No, how right you are. Insurgencies have a long history of puffing up their failures.
We were taught it was a systematic execution.
Well, that is exactly my point. Criminals love to lie. After all, who wants to die for lawless ineptitude? Words do still have meaning.
Simply wish to be left alone.
Vulnerable? What's the word for people who skin trespassers alive?
But they had their own code of conduct.
Ah, my rebel is your terrorist. Something like that. I understand that this piece is a favorite of yours.
It's very special.
Why?
It's a book. You read by touch. Your hand. It's from a planet where blindness was considered a gift.
Oh, well. I'm sure we can all think of some people who'd be right at home. Is the urgency of the situation not palpable? What single thing would drag me to this forsaken basement? Say it. Say the word.
Death Star.
Resistance to subside. Who told you about Galen Urso?
Several intel bundles were forwarded to my office by mistake. I should have reported.
Supervisor Young spent 3 hours last night logged into your account. Now, shall we take a guess at what he might have told Lucen Rail?
There's a partisan spy mentioned in the Jedi readouts, a valet for the local moth. When questioned, he said that he had been recruited by a man with a Fondor Hallcraft full of antiquities. In classic fashion, your team tortured him to death, and that crucial piece of information, rather than being directed my way, was buried and became something I had to scavenge
How
for.
terribly perplexing. How does one balance such passionate competency with the mindless decision to confront Lucen Rail on your own? If you're not a rebel spy, you missed your calling. We'll do our best to carry on without you. What's your name again?
Hit.
You will put this image out as wide and deep and far as it takes until we find her. Failure will earn you a place in the ever-lengthening ISB death march. Are we clear? There it is. What are you still doing here?
You were supposed to be ready by now.
You sound like Tarkin.
It's a miracle we've kept it quiet this long.
We're moments away. Days! A few more tests. We're there.
Save the sermon for Palpatine.
I was due in Scarif 2 hours ago.
Best of luck to us both.
Oh, it's beautiful.